I ain't never heard nothing like this in my life. And I've heard a lot of stories, rough ones, sick ones. Nothing like this though.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
That's much worse for you. I grew up in Southern California next to the border, and this is a crazy story that happened to someone that I know. Picture this, you're a guy, you finally found a girl that you want to settle down with and be with forever. You're extremely happy with her. You go on a trip with her and some of your friends to Mexico. Okay? You're at a bar, things are going great, tequila's flowing, mariachi music's playing, you're having tacos or whatever, and everything's great. Okay? You're busy talking to your friends, and her friends are busy or whatever, so she goes to the bathroom. You don't really hear from her for a few minutes, so you go look, and she's not there, and you can't find her. You spend the next couple days searching because you can't find her anywhere in Mexico, and you're panicking, you're freaking out, but your trip's over. You have to come back. You've alerted authorities. There's nothing that anyone can do at the moment. She's gone. The girl that you thought didn't exist, who's so perfect for you, is gone. So you're in line at the border trying to get back into the United States, and there's traffic, and you look over at a car, at an SUV, and you see her like sitting in the back seat, and you're like, is that her? Your friends look at her and look at you and like, oh my God, that is her. So you're waving at her, rolling down your window, trying to get her attention, and you're in the border patrol line, so you're trying not to like get out or make a big scene, but you're still trying to get their attention. Your girlfriend is not being responsive at all. She's just sitting there, kind of sitting down, sitting face forward, not moving. And so you notice something's off, like something's definitely wrong. You haven't heard from her. What is happening? You can't do anything to get her attention, so you finally alert the border patrol guards and you say, hey, that truck has my girlfriend in there. She went missing a few days ago. You got to go check it out. So they do. They go over, they check out the car, and they pull her out of the car, and they bring everyone else out of the car too. When they pull her out of the car, they realize she's dead, and her entire body is filled with drugs. She's been killed, and everything in her has been removed, and they've just filled her with drugs to get her across the border.
Never, never, ever have I ever heard of anything like that. I know smuggling happens. The government is in on it. We've had this problem for generations. All that cocaine and marijuana, all that shit that gets flown over here and gets shipped over here, you know, someone has something to do with it on both ends. It's not just coming from a impoverished country. I've never heard of people being unalived and then they're taken and turned into a taxidermist project. All the smuggle, illegal paraphernalia over here. When I think about all the missing people, like just vanish into thin air and never get. I always wonder what happens to a lot of these folks, man, because we are some of the most cruel people. I am. I'm speechless. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm speechless. At first, I was like, "This gotta be a bullshit story. This can't be real," but it is. And if you want to fact check it, go ahead. Be my guest. Sad, man, that we walk around human beings like this all day, and if you don't know what to look for, and you don't know how to identify the demon, it could very well be one of us one of your loved ones, one of your family members. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this is a real thing. I can't really honestly believe that people do shit like this and get away with it. How? My thoughts and prayers go out to that family, to him, his friends. We need to put more respect and urgency on trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking, all of it, racketeering, all of it. We need to put way more pressure on these people, way more, on, especially Interpol, the authorities, CIA, FBI, everybody needs to know that this ain't acceptable. But we're so distracted by the wrong stuff